Hey guys, it is that time again. It is WWE Battleground, or whenever you're watching this, Battleground happens. So many pay-per-views. We say it every time. So many pay-per-views. We only have one match, which is the women's match. The Fatal Five-Way, which is going to be Charlotte versus Becky versus uh, Natalia. I always want to say Naomi when I'm talking about Natalia because of the natty Naomi, but anyways, Natalia versus Tamina versus Lana. Um, Carmella is not in this match. Carmella has the Money in the Bank briefcase right now, so they don't have really much for her to do, which is kind of sucky. I like Carmella. I think Carmella's really coming to her own as a heel. Um, but the winner of the five-way gets to face Naomi at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's title. Um, I don't like when they have all the women piled up in one match. It bothers me because they don't treat the guys like that. You don't see a five-guy match hardly ever. You don't see the whole entire male roster on in one match like they do the women sometimes when they can't figure out anything for them to do. I wish they could break them up into multiple storylines, but I've been talking about that forever, so whatever. I'm gonna fantasy book this match really, really quick. What I want to see happen is I want Charlotte and Becky to somehow get a simultaneous tap out, and this has to be a three-way triple threat at SummerSlam. I want Becky having Tamina in the disarmer, and Charlotte has Natalia in the figure eight, and they're both tapping out at the same time, so we get some kind of controversy. And then we can work our way into turning Charlotte heel on Becky through the weeks, so that when we get to SummerSlam, Charlotte is a bona fide heel. So I really want that to be the outcome of this match, but it's probably not going to be that way. It's probably going to be a clean finish with one person winning, and I think that person is going to be Charlotte. Naomi said it. She wanted Charlotte. She, had unfinished business with Charlotte. They never really got to see who the better person was when Charlotte first got there. So, and she's the easiest person to kind of turn heel, and she's really good at it and can work it. I know that they've been doing some weird stuff with Tamina. Now she's Lana's bodyguard or something. I don't even think Lana knows what's going on with that. And she's kind of side-eyeing Naomi all the time now. So, and they're tangentially related. So, if the WWE wants to pull a gigantic swerve and have Tamina win this and Tamina go into SummerSlam as the number one contender, they could. I don't think they will, but they could. So yeah, it's pretty easy. I'm gonna go Charlotte, and that's about all. With that. Side note, Talking Smack has been canceled for the weeks. Like every SmackDown, there's not gonna be Talking Smack anymore. They're just gonna do it on the pay-per-views like they do the Raws, which is kind of whack and kind of lame. But I am excited for this Talking Smack that's gonna be coming at this pay-per-view because I think Daniel Bryan is not gonna. He's gonna run his mouth. He's not going to have nice things to say. It's going to be hilarious because Daniel Bryan has been on effort mode since day one on Talking Smack. And I think that's one of the best things about Talking Smack is Daniel Bryan being on effort mode and saying whatever he wants to say and saying belt. He said belt instead of title like 3 times and was like, whatever. And made fun of Vince about it. Like, took the earpiece out of his ear. Like, I can't listen to this anymore. Like, he's been on it. The Miz had a resurgence in his career and his character through Talking Smack. Baron Corbin has stepped it up immensely on Talking Smack. Like, Talking Smack is a great platform for all the superstars. I'm sad that it's going. The rumor reasons are kind of conflicted. Lots of people say, well, on the network it wasn't getting any traction. Nobody was watching it. And then most people were just watching the highlights on YouTube, which is what YouTube is for, but that's what people were doing. They weren't watching the show. They were watching the highlights on YouTube and not watching the show. And moving it after 205 Live was a big mistake. They should have left it directly after SmackDown, then 205 Live, because people are already watching Talking Smack, and then lead into 205 Live, people might have stuck around. So I think that hurt it also. And there's a rumor that Vince didn't like it. Vince didn't like the unscripted. Vince didn't like the, people just, breaking kayfabe or whatever. But kayfabe's been dead for a decade now, so I don't know. But so no more Talking Smack, which makes me sad, but I am excited for this Talking Smack. So I don't expect this women's match to go too long. I'm gonna guess around 15, 20 minutes, maybe. Maybe at the most it's gonna be 20 minutes. So yeah. Oh, side note, one more last thing. Naomi's title. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I don't know if you guys like it or don't like it. I love it. I freaking love her title glowing. That thing is everything. They should be selling those suckers. I know that it's probably going to be hard to be selling glowing titles, but they should be because they're fan freaking tastic. They are so her. This is the first time since the spinner. I didn't really like the spinner belt, but at least it was something that John Cena brought to the table that reflected his character. Like, you got the side plates and everything, and everybody can fancy him up with the side plates, but there hasn't been a title introduced that reflected somebody's character when they had it. Like, Cody Rhodes bringing back the white, old school IC title, that was like a reflection of his character. And John Cena with the spinner title was a reflection of his character. Naomi with this glowing title is a reflection of her character, and I think it's fantastic, and I absolutely love it. So, yeah, that's all I got for today. So enjoy Battleground. So see you guys later.